Are you struggling topping, thinning, fatting your fairway woods, your hybrids, and you're totally sick of it and it's ruining your game? This video is for you. What's up, guys? I'm Tyson Deskins of 419 Golf, where I elevate your performance with data-driven feedback. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the keys to hitting your fairway woods or your hybrids off of the ground so you hit them more solid, more at your target, so you stop losing strokes to those pesky tops and fat shots on those longer par fours and those par fives where you're trying to get home in two. In today's video, I'm going to tell you what is the main reason you're topping and fatting those. What are the adjustments you need to make to stop and start hitting them more solid so you can take this game, this part of your game, to the next level. Okay, so I think everybody knows that hybrids and fairway woods, they're not the easiest clubs to hit, right? They are designed to help us get this ball higher up in the air and out towards our target, but they can be difficult to hit directionally, and they can be difficult to hit from a solid perspective. And one of the main reasons that I see players who struggle with fairway woods and hybrids off the ground is simply their setup. So oftentimes I see players who have the ball way too far back in their stance, right? And here's the thing, these fairway woods and these hybrids, they don't have a lot of loft. So if we play them back in our stance, effectively we would be taking loft off if we swing them correctly, okay? And if you take loft away, that ball is going to come out too low. So then what players oftentimes will start to do because of their setup is they'll start to go backwards to try and get the golf ball right up in the air. And then from there, what happens is the leading edge of this fairway wood starts to lift off of the ground or away from the earth, okay? And when that happens to the golf ball, right, all of a sudden now I'm going to neck this thing, right, with the leading edge, and I'm going to top it, I'm going to fat it, I'm going to blade it, all the things, right, that we get really, really frustrated with. So the two keys to hitting our fairway woods better is, number one, we got to play the ball position a little bit more forward, right? Not as far forward as a driver, of course. We do have a little bit of tilt away from the target. Once again, not as much as a driver, but our right hand is lower on the club. This is a longer club, so we would have a little bit more bend away from the target. And then the next thing is we got to keep the leading edge down through the strike. We cannot be hanging back and throwing the club head past the hands. That lifts the leading edge up. That's when we hit that leading edge in the middle of the golf ball and we hit the top. We got to keep it down. It's going to help us hit this ball more out of the middle of the face, straighter, farther, all the things that we're looking for, right? So just going to set up to one here. Ball position is a little forward. I got a little bit of right bend here, and I'm really feeling that I'm keeping the leading edge down longer. That does not mean I'm going to dig into the ground either, just so you know. So hit one here. Leading edge stays down. Good setup. Solid. Really straight. Got a little four hybrid here, 200 yards. I'll take that all day. Once again, the key to this is to keep the leading edge down and not let that thing get up. I just see this so often. The players are coming in, they're scooping this thing, trying to help it up. They hit that thing right literally in the middle of the golf ball. The club works up and over the ball. They hit their top. And, you know, one of the things that they'll do is they'll just keep going more and more and more back to try to help this thing. And that is just the worst thing we can do. One of our things as a golfer is we are always striving to manage the leading edge to the ground, whether that's this hybrid, whether that's a wedge, whether that's our driver, honestly. So big key here that we talked about. The two main reasons players top these things: ball position's too far back. They don't have enough speed and enough loft to get the ball up in the air. So they'll start to go backwards. They'll scoop that thing. The leading edge is way up in the air. The fix, move the ball position more forward. A little bit of right bend. a little bit of bend away from the target. Keep the leading edge down longer. Another solid strike. Really straight, another literally almost the identical shot. So do me a favor, if you like that video, hit that like and subscribe button down in the bottom. If you want a chance for an online lesson, hit the link in the description below. Get a free online lesson through Skillest. Let's start to take your game to the next level. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.